So I'm out here in my shop today. I hope you can hear me. I've got the noise cancellation on my mic turned on because I've got these big fans up in the ceiling sucking the heat out. But I just want to show you my new staple guns that I got. These are upholstery staple guns. They're from 3 Plus. There's a short version, and then there's the long nose version. And the long nose is good for when you're trying to go like over the edge of something like this 2x4. Obviously, you can't do that with the short one, so I got both. They're very lightweight, and like I said, they're upholstery guns, and you can get upholstery guns in either a 21 gauge or a 22 gauge. I chose the 22 gauge, and I'm going to be shooting stainless steel staples, and they're usually found with either 3/8 of an inch crown, which is the the top of the staple, 3/8 or 1/2 inch. I chose the 3/8, and this gun will shoot staples with legs anywhere from 1/4 inch to 5/8 of an inch. Okay, this is a close-up of them. They're from 3 Plus. It has a nice cushion grip on here. This is the trigger guard or the trigger lock. You just move that over to the side so that you can pull the trigger, and then you just move that back so it'll stop you from pulling the trigger. Let me put on some air here. Works really nice. This is if you use staples a lot, this is a lot better than the big chrome staple gun that you got to press down. This is super easy, and like I said, it will shoot staples out if you don't have that trigger guard. And you just flip this over, slide this out, and your staples fall out. But you just drop those in, and these will use, I chose the 3/8 inch crown, and it will shoot anything from 1/4 inch leg to 5/8 inch leg. And these are 22 gauge. Sometimes they call them fine wire, but these are chisel point. So we've got the short one, and then we've got the long nose version to get into those tight spots. These guns come with the long nose came with an assortment of staples, but I already have these that I use, and each one, of course, came with a couple of Allen wrenches and a little bottle of oil. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you drop about, I don't know, 3 to 5 drops in here, but before you use it each time, just to make sure that everything on the inside is good. Now, here's the thing I want to tell you about that you got to be really careful. Unlike other staple guns or nailers or, air nailers or anything like that, there's not a button here on the front that you have to mash down before it'll shoot. There is a little trigger guard right there. You flip that over and it's shooting. Let me show you. So I'll just take my air and I put it on there. Now I've got the trigger guard turned off. Yeah, so you gotta be careful because that can be dangerous. But the depth that it goes in, if you find it shooting through your vinyl or your leather or whatever you're using, You can go to the regulator on your air compressor and turn that down a little bit, but it wants to have at least 60 to 100 psi going to these guns. But they come already with the little air nipple on there, ready to go straight out of the box. Open up the box, pull it out, slide this back, drop in some staples, boom, you're back to work. But so like I said, these are from 3 Plus. They're very lightweight, they're very small, and I will leave descriptions. I will leave links in the descriptions of where you can get these. I just got them on Amazon, and I think this one, the short nose, was I think about $35, and the long one was about $45. So those are really good prices. And there are some others out there that are much more expensive, but for what I use and the upholstery that I do, this is fine for me. So anyway, I just want to show those to you. Staple guns are always nice to have. They're always handy. But again, be really careful with these and make sure that when you're done that you move that trigger lock back over where it needs to be so that somebody just doesn't pick it up and accidentally shoot, because it'll shoot out maybe 5 or 6 feet. But anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching and have a great week.